Hello, hi, and welcome back, everybody. This is the Lone Tonberry, and we're going to continue our journey through Final Fantasy XVI here. I apologize if I sound a little odd. I probably don't sound too odd, but I'm a little under the weather today. Oh, that's right, we're in Moore, a town that hates bears more than anybody, apparently. That's right, I'm going back outside of town to
Weren't
the
expecting any new branded until the
unnamed chapel.
You don't think he's a deserter, do you?
You know what? I haven't checked this. Moore. A farming village located in the rye fields of the Royal Meadows, not far from the Sambraquois capital of Oriflamme. Her residents harbor a strong hatred for bears, more even than elsewhere in the Empire, making it a very dangerous place to visit for those who bear the brand. Isabel. Proprietress of the Vale, Northreach's foremost house of ill repute, and one of Cids' trusted collaborators. Isabel is much admired by the populace for her elegance and refinement, qualities that have earned her the title of the Dame. That intense music. I haven't forgotten that there was somebody who was following us back to the hideaway, too. Probably on Hugo's word. Because he's mad at Sid, so... I have a sneaking suspicion we're going to get back to the hideaway and something bad's going to happen.
Any trouble on the way?
None worth mentioning.
As I was telling Jill, it's worse than I thought. The capital's crawling with soldiers.
And here I am, the deserter come home.
Which is why we'll be taking the back door.
I believe in the last video, though, that Isabel was saying that it seemed like most of the infantry was going to be gone. The pleasure houses, Oriflamme. Does Isabel own this too? Sparkling laughter. Jill uncomfortable?
Cheer up, you two. Can't think of a safer place in the Empire than a...
Oh, wow.
brothel.
Really? Doesn't seem very private.
So then, how do we proceed?
We'll be using the glass gate. Tonight, just after sunset.
Where the shards are loaded for transport. That is one of the most heavily guarded points in all of Sambrec.
But not the most, which is a start. Besides, I know a shortcut straight to the heart.
A shortcut. And how exactly did you come to know about this fatal chink in the Empire's armor?
Let's just say I may have attempted something similar before. And may have ended up running for dear life after being discovered by Bahamut, but that's not important.
Cid, if the Mother Crystals truly are the cause of the Blight...
If you wound me, Jill.
What I'm trying to say is... If the powers that be know all of this, why do they sit idle and allow it to continue?
In case you haven't noticed, the God-fearing people of this realm and their pious leaders care for but one thing, themselves. And they'll do whatever it takes to hold on to power. The rest of us are just a means to an end. The moment you raise your voice against them, you're decried as an outlaw, clapped in irons and slung in a cell to rot.
An outlaw.
Whoever controls the crystals controls the realm. But our kind can wield magic without them. To our rulers, we must seem the most convenient of tools. And the most dangerous.
But what makes them think they have the right to use us? To leave us to die when our bodies are spent?
Does a nobleman weep for a broken mug? A torn tunic? Our fate means nothing to them. No, this isn't a battle you can win with words. Believe me, I've tried, but nothing ever gets through. The world is simply not ready to listen. So to hell with talking. If they won't give us a say, we'll decide our fates another way. You can't blame a man for wanting to bring an end to all this, can you?
I can't. But what of all the people you mean to rob of their comfort? Are you happy for them to call you outlaw?
Cid the Outlaw. Ah, that'll do me.
You might at least pretend to take this seriously.
Have a little faith, Jill. Even if you don't think much of my choice of digs. If it means my deeds will be remembered, I'll gladly play the role of villain. But first, we have a gate to crash. And once we're in, there'll be no turning back. So you best make ready. The world won't save itself.
That's a good point. He will be considered a villain for doing this. Bears are considered absolute trash, so if they rise up, people are going to be like, yeah, what a surprise. Drake's Head, Oriflamme, holy capital of Sambrek. In majestic silence has Drake's Head ever stood vigil over the Empire of Sambrek and its bejeweled capital. You have reached a pivotal moment in the story. If you continue, you will not be able to return. Proceed. No. Okay, hold on. It doesn't look like there's any side quests left, but I do want to read the lore real quick just to get it out of the way and get it done before we get any further, and I'm stuck with a mountain of it to read after this because I have a feeling we're going to learn a lot. But I don't think there's anything left for us to really do, so... well, it doesn't look like there's any lore to read, actually.
Very well.
Have you come for a tale?
It's just, Oh, but there was.
You wish to study the tomes?
So why didn't it tell me? Northreach. A town which doubles as a defensive gateway to Sambrek's holy capital of Oriflamme. It was originally a purely military outpost, a towering bastion constructed to prevent land-based assaults on the capital from the southwest. To this day, a heavily guarded checkpoint ensures that none can pass through the wall without prior authorization, and as such, the need to linger here prior to entering has led to the rise of a thriving market and various other commercial enterprises on the wall's southern side. The garrison, however, along with the inns and brothels most of the soldiers frequent, as well as the residences of the nobles who make Northreach their home, remain on the northern side. No persons of interest. Yeah, lay of the land. Glorious. I don't know how to pronounce this. A key strategic point in central Sambrek, its location just south of Oriflamme makes it a vital first line of defense against any assault on the holy capital. The road from Northreach to Cair Norvent and beyond to the Crystal Belt bisects the area, ensuring a constant traffic of Sambrequois soldiers and traveling merchants. The Dragon's Eyrie, a gently sloping plain stretching east from the Sambrequois checkpoint of Northreach. As the name implies, it is heavily populated with all manner of wild worms, and as such, the lands remain relatively unspoiled by mankind. It still says there's something. Did I miss it? I must have. Ah, Lavale. Northreach's premier house of companionship. While it is frequented mainly by Sembrek's nobility and military, Lady Isabel welcomes all with the desire and the coin to partake of the pleasures her skilled courtesans and courtiers offer. Few embellishments in the Empire are as well loved or as oft visited. All right, Mysteries of the Realm. Crystal. One of the most valuable materials known to mankind thanks to its ability to channel ambient ether from the air, allowing those without an innate power to do so, to cast magics. And as most Valisthians cannot live without magic, its supply and distribution is heavily regulated by governments across the Twins. Though the penalties for illicit trade in crystal are severe, with demand for far outstripping supply, many still dabble in the black market. Slave masters. Those who own and manage bearer slaves. A bearer must always obey the orders of his or her master and are largely forbidden from acting independently, even from speaking without express permission. When it is necessary to relinquish supervision of a bearer, such as when dispatching one on an errand, masters will often affix the emblem of their house or business to the slave's clothing, that they are not mistaken for an escapee. The bestiary. Raptors. Though still widely believed by the common folk of Sambrek to be the descendants of dragons on account of their leathery wings, meagerness of plumage, and distinct ability to spit fire, learned scholars have long since concluded that these deceptively reptilian creatures are none other than birds of prey which, over countless centuries of hunting creatures on the ground, have simply lost their capacity for flight. Does kind of look like a weird mix between a dinosaur and a bird. Vultures. Opportunistic avians that, like many other predatory birds, prefer to stealthily swoop down on foes from above and skewer them with their razor-sharp beaks. Though they are thought to primarily feed on carrion, traveling in large flocks in search of the dead and dying, it is not uncommon for vultures to attack living prey when times are lean. If you happen to hear their eerily human-like caws, squirks, and warbles, it is best to find cover and quickly. Dragonettes. Lesser dragons, known for their nimbleness in flight, though specimens of the Sembrequois subspecies known more commonly as the worm, or worm, are somewhat easily tamed, and as such widely employed in battle by the Imperial legions. Yeah, they're pretty cool looking, actually. I kind of like the design of those. Yeah, and the raptors, I guess, they don't really look like dragons. They just look like dinosaurs, really. I guess they do have the frills and stuff on their head. But, I mean, raptor does mean bird of prey, so it makes a lot more sense for them to just be birds.
You are always welcome, Clive.
And they look like chocobos.
Do you need any help, Miss Molly?
All right, let's get back to the story. To Drake's Head. Drake's Head.
There are not nearly enough men here.
Then it's fortunate the city guard doesn't take sentry assignment as seriously as you do. This bodes well.
That'll be a first. This may not be such a terrible plan after all.
And what exactly is that supposed to mean?
Only that your last secret shortcut was nowhere near as secret as you claimed.
Yeah, but that's half the fun of it. Life's too short for perfect plans. You want a plan that'll keep you on your toes, stop you growing old and complacent.
Worked for you, has it?
Clive, my boy, even life's smallest challenges offer the opportunity to grow and to change. You must embrace these moments. Allow them to suffuse your heart with a deep sense of fulfillment.
Narrowly escaping death at the hands of an enemy is not my idea of fulfillment.
Something wrong?
Not at all. Just wondering if the two of you had finished.
Right. We make for the Mother Crystal's heart as planned. Destroy it and the whole thing should come tumbling down.
And if the passage to the inner sanctum is guarded?
Then we embrace the moment and use it to grow and change.
So they're gonna blow up this crystal. The crystal's curse.
Come on, this way.
This should be interesting. Like, is there literally a heart inside?
Obviously.
I feel like we're about to learn a lot here.
Don't worry, the passage is empty.
So I need to double check, but I think that the outfit that I have Jill wearing, I think is supposed to be Izael's outfit from Final Fantasy XIV, because she was and wasn't Shiva at the same time in that game. Or at least it looks like it's inspired by it. Not very sneaky with all that leather.
All right, not quite empty. Let's get this over with.
One single man from reaching the sanctum, so shut your gob and keep your eyes open.
Alright, so there's a mage, there's 2 mages, and a lot of...
They're not from here, it seems.
I swear this passage used to be secret.
Of course it did.
Perfect plans, Clive. Perfect plans.
That was fantastic.
That's enough.
Alright. Doesn't look like there's a lot to explore. Guess we can just keep moving on.
They never stood a chance.
You're welcome.
The main tunnel.
That would be my guess. There are sentries everywhere.
Okay. Oh, I'd have to wait for Cid to get out. There's no telling how long this video is going to be.
And all good things must come to an end. We might have a bit more company from now on.
If it gets to the point where I'm in the middle of this and we're over the hour mark and it doesn't look like there's an end to it, what I'll probably do is just end this video and then immediately start the next one. But we'll cross that bridge when we come to it.
Captain! To arms, men! Summon the cannon! At once!
Oh, I broke that table. That's cool. There you go.
I'll not fall to the likes of you.
I think you will.
Stay down!
Oh, does he have like a lightning dash too? Oh. This guy looks big.
I think this may be the moment I was talking about earlier.
What have we here?
Cannoneer.
More insects come to be squashed.
More?
You will find my mortar and I only too happy to oblige.
Jeez.
You're a talker.
Then let's shut him up.
I assume there's gonna be a lot of ranged attacks on this. Oh! Or ground attacks? No, sir! Oh! Oh, he's still attacking. Okay. 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 His movements are very odd. There we go.
You feel that? Something in the air.
It's ether.
Then we better make this quick.
Oh, I thought he was gonna shoot a ranged attack. I mean, I guess it's kind of ranged, but there we go.
Why won't you die?
Oh,
Is he?
Bollocks. He's gone Akashic.
Akashic. He's turning stone. What?
Poor wretch.
What's happening?
We'll get none in return. There's nothing left of him but hatred and rage.
Let's end his torment.
Got his health back too. I can't see through all the stuff that's exploding.
Not this time.
Oh, he's got a third attack now. Ooh! Oh, that was close. Oh, hello. Let's go ahead and end that now. Imperial Cannoneer slain. The Favor of the Inferno. Ignition. I don't even use ignition. Increases ignition damage by 12%.
I'll never get used to that. Akashic or no, he was still a man. A man who drowned in ether.
It's no way for anyone to go.
Come on.
Akashic, huh? Akashic. The irreversible change brought about by a living being's overexposure to ether. Creatures are stripped of any intelligence or sense of self they may once have had and become suffused with life force, usually manifesting as extreme strength and aggression. Flora can also turn, resulting in their twisted overgrowth. Those with ethereal tolerance, however, such as dominance and bears, are less likely to turn Ashik.
Guard duty's a death sentence in this place. Not that Sylvester cares.
Okay, so bears and dominants have tolerance to ether. Obviously, they kind of have to because they use it. But a regular human who is constantly exposed to it kind of do the same thing that I guess bears do when they're out of ether.
Breathe deep of the blessing, my friends. You said being a dominant doesn't have its benefits.
Cid, this is an ether flood.
There shouldn't be one here, should there? The workers couldn't survive this.
Well, it wasn't here last time, I can tell you that. Which means we need to be quick. The ether won't hurt us, but I'd rather not find out what it's done to everyone else.
Yeah. We're gonna be fighting a lot of Akashic, I assume. I see something already. There's no map in this area either. Okay. Akashic miner.
The miners. The guards.
Too far gone. The ether's most monsters up. All we can do now is put them out of their misery.
Isabel said she thought the Empire might be planning to abandon the capital. Could this be why?
Yeah, they caused an ether flood.
You said you could call her Isabel. Never mind. If ever there was a reason to up the stakes, an ether flood would be it. Those guards at the gate. They weren't there to keep people out.
They were there to keep them in.
They were there to keep the Akashic in.
Level 25. Okay. Or is this the way I'm going? No. I was gonna say I just came from that way. We're about to get separated. No? Yeah. Sid's gonna fall.
Doesn't look that far. Right.
You're a dominant, dude. Doesn't look that far. It's gonna fall through.
Whoa.
Yeah, I like how they just started walking off. Didn't bother to hang around. Oh, come on! Get over there!
Help.
Hold on!
Jeez. Are we both gonna fall? No, okay. Thanks for the help, Jill.
Not quite as spry as I used to be.
I'll take that as a thank you.
Look on the bright side, eh? At least you won't get lost.
I didn't realize my cape was on fire. Or at least it has its burn marks. This is wild. I've never... Warcry. Some opponents will use the ability Warcry to invigorate themselves, enhancing their performance in battle. Look for the sword up icon and try to defeat them before they can deal too much damage. Of course, I assume that's just a buff icon in general.
This time.
That wasn't what I wanted to do. That was bad.
Stay down.
Bully him in the corner. So, if we're gonna blow this up, and there's already an ether flood here, wouldn't that just be subjecting, like, the population to the ether flood? And so the talk that they were having too, when with the Cardinals and Sylvester, were they trying to figure out where they were gonna go? Like, are they gonna conquer the other place and then just take it over? Because they can't live here anymore? They built an entire city here. Chunks of Wyrite. That was the item that was behind the that gate there. Was it a trap? Oh, even the worm is messed up. Okay, here we go. Oh, there's another guard. These are all guards.
It's over.
Come on. I don't want to fight you yet. Oh, hello. Woo! Missed a lot of that, but new enemies approached. He just disappears. 1562, I'm almost there. I think it's like 1625 for one of the supers, isn't it? I call them supers, I don't know what they are. 1695, sorry. I can actually afford this one. Oh wow, creates a hurricane? That thing's wild. Summons a magic nullifying tornado that slowly hunts down nearby enemies and upon ensnaring them, inflicts multiple hits. Summons a massive pillar of fire that burns all enemies caught within the flames while also partially restoring Clive's HP. I kind of like that one. 3 damage, 3 stun. 2 damage, 5 stun. Yeah, I bet it just staggers them the whole time, doesn't it? Yeah, we'll save up for that one. 1695. Shouldn't take too long. We're almost there. I don't know if it takes up a slot, though. I'm assuming it does. It's a circle, right? Yeah, it's got to. I'll probably swap that one with the other one. What is this one? Scarlet Cyclone. I feel like that one's gonna have a longer cooldown time though. Oh, I just hit the trigger. I didn't even hold it.
I see they replaced that wooden door with something a little more sturdy.
Coral sword. It is stronger. Coral, while razor sharp, is also painfully brittle, which is why its use in all but the most primitive of weapons is almost unheard of. This sword of unknown provenance, however, is possessed of a remarkable rigidity, while maintaining an edge that rivals that of Odin's blade. I can't see it in the dark, but I'm sure we'll see it here shortly. Oh, there you go. It's kind of it's got a curve to it. It's kind of cool looking.
On the count of 3.
We're gonna run through it.
3. What happened to 2?
Ask 1.
Oh, they're bending it.
Aye, seeing as you're trying now. As if that was going to keep us out. The mother crystal's just up ahead.
Is it? I can't see a thing.
Well, unless someone's moved it.
Yeah, there it is.
There's no one about.
I knew it would be big. But this...
There. That's our way into the inner sanctum. You'd think they'd have patched that up by now. Sorry state the Empire's in.
Wait,
You don't mean...
Aye, my little game of hide-and-seek with Bahamut ended here. At tragic cost to this remarkable architecture. Don't blame me, he started it.
But how did he make it out alive?
I walked. You should try it.
So Bahamut was in here chasing him around, blew a hole in the wall, and he escaped through it? The Path of the Goddess. Oh, here we go again.
Yeah, make it.
Is there something you two want to tell me?
Maybe later.
These were the creatures that I fought back in the Fallen Ruins under Phoenix Gate. That, I mean, you saw me fight these, but I had to cut out the fight with the Lich. Not cut it out, I just, you know, my recording, I ran out of space. But I did say there's a good chance we're going to run into another one, because it was just a regular enemy, so...
How could those creatures from Phoenix Gate be here in the mines?
Are the two places connected somehow?
Great music. I did say there was a good chance we were going to run into another one. Spectre.
Stay down.
Oh, did... Okay. So, Spectre's heal. That's good to know. Let's go ahead and take care of you.
That's enough.
Not going to be having any of that. New enemies approach. Oh, what? What is happening to me? Oh, there he is. I told you there'd be another one. Okay. I'd rather focus on these guys first. Okay. Oh man, that's getting old. That's a ranged attack. That's also a ranged attack. I wasted my counter. It's hard to dodge. It's hard to like tell what his attacks are gonna be. I need to back off so I can see what's happening. Oh, it was too early. That's alright. Did its job. All right, very close to the ability. 1670. I need 1695.
When I was in the Imperial Army, soldiers assigned to the Glass Gate would tell stories about something they called the Guardian.
Can't say I saw anything like that when I was last here. Then again, I can't say I made it this far.
Let's just be careful then.
The Guardian. Looks like the proper entrance. Oof.
Where did that come from?
A dragon.
If I had to guess,
It's not Bahamut, though. That's the Guardian?
Poor beast. Another victim of the flood.
Well, if it's a fight he wants.
Kashik dragon.
Ready, Clive?
Always.
See what your moves are.
This time.
I can already tell this is gonna get old with its head being in the air. Yeah, maybe not that old.
This time.
Oh! Okay, I didn't know what he was doing. I thought it was gonna be a ranged attack. There was the ranged attack. Any of the other ones I could have hit. Ah, I'm too busy flipping through my abilities.
Where's he off to now?
Cauterize?
Look out!
Dodged it. Alright. There we go. Oh! I wasn't prepared for the next hit, though. Here it is. Ugh, get out of there. Oh, back up. Oh, I missed. Wish I could not target his head. That'd be great. Dragon dance.
Give me fire!
Not this time.
I don't have my ranged counter yet, unfortunately. Woo! I can't see what's happening. Oh no!
Not this time.
Wrong way.
Garuda, lend me your strength!
It's getting ridiculous. Okay, there we go. Cauterize, okay. You can pretty much just hop out of that, it seems like. Okay. On the when it's going lengthwise on the bridge, you can't. It covers the entire thing, but I mean, right there.
Too slow.
I backed away because I wanted to. That's what I wanted to do.
Too slow.
There we go. There we go. Akashic Dragon slain. I definitely have enough now. Really, no special items for that?
Are you all right?
Fine.
The inner sanctum lies just beyond. Chances are the palace guard knows we're here. We should move. Not that any sane commander would send his men into a place awash with this much ether. Clive. If this all works, and the blessing fades, things are likely to get worse for our kind before they get better. Being the last to wield ether will make our talents that much more sought after. By which I mean hunted. I just hope, in the end, they'll see that we didn't have any other choice. That it was the only way to get us to a better place.
And here I was thinking I was the uncertain one. Luckily, 2 out of 3 of us have faith in you.
Then it all starts here. Time to earn that menacing title. Cid the Vicious, was it?
Glad he had that moment of reflection because I hadn't even considered that. Like, yeah, if they can't use crystals to get magic, and that's how they've lived their entire lives. The bearers are gonna have it even worse. Although hopefully they will start treating them a little bit more sparingly. I wouldn't say better, but sparingly, because once you kill the bearer, you know, you can't just throw them away like you do now.
Anyone having second thoughts?
Not me.
We're with you to the end, Cid.
Then what are we waiting for?
Is it just? Alright, let's see what revelations we learn here.
It's beautiful.
It's the crystal theme.
The heart of Sambrek.
I was gonna say, does it work like that?
Well, that didn't work.
What?
I think we're gonna need a bigger sword.
Mine's bigger.
Thank you, Clive, but I meant that figuratively. The core's clearly made of sterner stuff.
You need to become dominant.
Taya's going to have a fit when she hears about this.
He's gonna prime.
Stand back. It's about to get cramped in here.
She doesn't like him priming because it kills him a little bit more. Why didn't you just ask one of us to do it? I know he wouldn't do that because he doesn't want us to, but... Especially, like... Clive has done it so few times, he probably has a lot in him.
That's more like it.
Oh.
Clive, look.
He actually did it. Uh-oh.
What is that?
Oh!
Cid!
Ooh. What?
Freight. I need a freight. Come to me. I can't do this without you.
Oh. Mythos.
Not again. Where are you?
Is it this thing that's talking to him?
Hold on.
What happened? Did you just take something?
Where the hell am I?
Oh, he pinned him to... nothing? What the heck is this thing?
I've been here before.
Taxes and mobility
Typhon has been repelled. This insolence shall not go unpunished. Dominant.
You again. Where are you? What do you want? Fuck. It's still alive.
Is this Typhon? He can't get it out. Unleash the power within you. Embrace your fate. Revenants.
Get out of my head! I don't answer to you. I'm leaving. One way or another. Stay down!
He's trying so hard. I'm afraid, I'm assuming, yeah. Oh, I waited and they still went in it. I can see the timer on it though. Oh my gosh. Oh! Oh! Wasn't ready for that.
What else can he do?
Oh, good lord. There we go.
It's over. Too slow.
Oh, he got it out.
That power isn't yours. But this is mine.
Oh. Defeat time.
I remember now. I had a fire. I had it.
Embodying Ifrit again. Controls for Ifrit are as follows: X melee attack, Y range attack, B evade. Oh, I can jump now. Ability mastery is shared with Clive. He looks like he's a lot more agile now too. Like he's in more control. Backdraft. Press Y after executing a fireball burst, the iconic version of Clive's magic burst, to perform a devastating melee finish known as backdraft. Oh, it's just like his regular attacks. Okay. Right bumper to sprint over an extended distance. Hold right bumper to lengthen the sprint duration. Use left stick while sprinting to change direction. Other abilities. All abilities available while embodying Ifrit can be confirmed on the abilities tab in the main menu. Alright. So I am at an hour and 6 minutes. I'll probably trim down a little bit, but I'm going to go ahead and stop it here, and then I'm just going to immediately start recording the next one, so there will be no break in the video, so just sit tight.